We have a live studio guest today. Goes by the name of Cinnamon Crunch.
I thought it was honey cereal. What was it?
Now it's Cinnamon Crunch.
Okay.
All right. So what brings Cinnamon to the show? She's a fan, and thank you, by the way. She's listened to all our podcasts. Thank you again, by the way. We recommend that you all do that. Again, you can catch us on all social medias. Damon and Bilal, Let's Talk New Perspectives. And so she was just listening to some shows, and she wanted to just come join us and defend feminism, I guess.
Or agree with me.
We about to find out with no more delay.
So, Cinnamon, what's up?
Cinnamon, the show is yours.
Okay. Well, first, thanks for having me. And I want to talk about a comment that Damon made about a woman being paralyzed and that he would not stay there with her.
Okay. So can I just reference it real quick? Okay. So guys, we did a show probably about maybe 2 months ago. And we were talking about if you were paralyzed, if you could no longer perform responsibilities in your relationship, that he would leave you. So just to address that a little bit.
You want me to address it or what?
No, I'm going to address it to you.
Okay.
Because you would leave her, but she could still perform her duties. It would satisfy her mentally knowing that you got off, that she satisfied you.
Okay.
And you would be able to still have...
Are you trying to convince me of this?
No, I'm just letting you know the facts that you could still have sex with this woman.
Okay, well, let me explain something to you, right? I'm not a caregiver. So I'm not in a relationship for that. Because I'm not in a relationship, I'm with a woman for what she can do for me.
At the present time?
Right. I'm not in it for the long run unless you are healthy for the long run. I'm not. That's why I'm not getting married. I don't want to sign a contract to say until death do us part or for sickness. I'm not signing that contract. I'm not doing that. When I get sick, I don't expect you to be there wiping my ass. I don't expect that. There's people that we can pay for that. That's their profession. Unless you're a nurse, okay. But no, there's people for that. And if you get, it all depends on how long I've been with a woman. I got a woman or whatever with me now, right? If she was to get ill, she knows I'm not going. Now, financially, if I'm financially responsible for it now, I will be financially responsible for her then. But I'm not going to stay in a relationship with someone that I'm giving everything. Because if she's paralyzed, what can she do for me?
Well, also, if she's paralyzed, we may be talking about a situation where you're no longer physically attracted to someone. And so
No, she's talking about paralyzed. She's specific.
Right. But I'm saying if she's paralyzed, you may not be physically attracted to that.
Yeah, I'm not physically attracted to paralyzed.
That could be an issue too.
But she wasn't paralyzed when you first got with her. She had an accident or whatever the situation was, which caused her to be paralyzed.
So let me ask you a question. Would you date a paralyzed man right now?
Today, no.
Okay. Neither would I.
But I think that's different, though.
It's not different for me.
No one's going to go out and say, oh, hey, that paralyzed guy looks handsome. I'm going to get his number. We're saying if you're in a relationship with him and he becomes paralyzed.
I would be there.
Okay.
I think that's different, though, right?
Why?
Apparently, I love him. I was with him before he got paralyzed. I'm not going to just leave him because he's paralyzed. I'm going to be there for him. And a lot of times when they become paralyzed, they have the skill set to take care of themselves. They go to therapy and all this.
So you're going to put...
Well, it depends on what level, they're...
See, this is what she's
waist
doing.
below.
This is what she's doing.
We'll say waist below.
below. So there's some...
Oh, hell
There's some
waist
issues.
below.
So
you ain't going to be with that brother.
Right. So as a man, if you're waist below, that means you probably have a bag.
Not all of them have a bag.
Right. I said probably. Yeah. But you could.
So y'all getting too far.
So you still have some issues, right?
So the answer is no.
Attraction, it may be
I don't care if he has
right?
a bag, don't have a. If she has a bag, don't have a bag.
Right.
I don't want to be. If she get a cold too long, I'm gone.
So you don't have any give when it comes to.
I don't like sick people.
But you're not going to be like you are forever.
What they got to do with me not liking sick people?
Well, you don't have any give in you.
I don't like sick people. You see, look, I said something to him because his eyes look funny. Right. So I'm about to let it. Right. Sir, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Do we need to reschedule it?
So, but again, I think there's a lot that goes into that, right? It's easier on the surface level to say I would stay or I wouldn't stay, but it's a lot.
Well, I probably would stay, but I probably would cheat his face
Right.
off.
Well, see, exactly.
You heard me. I said I would stay, but I would cheat his face off.
And I think that would.
So you're not staying.
I am staying.
She's staying. Yeah. Well, see, that's just I agree with that though.
But
right,
you're not mentally there.
Well, but physically and mentally, you could be there. She's just saying for one segment of something, she's being satisfied.
I'll be there.
No, you won't.
I don't live with nobody right now.
No, you won't.
I don't live with a female right now.
You saying two different things now, Dan.
No, I'm not. No, y'all not listening.
Don't.
Y'all getting too. I don't live with a female now.
Right.
So I'm not gonna live with her paralyzed.
Okay.
But again, I think so. It's
now I said I would be there financially. Y'all not listening to me. Y'all steady not listening to me.
You'll be there financially.
She talking to me. She asking me would I be with one? This Damon. We ain't talking about hypothetically if I was in a relationship. Damon Owsley right now.
If you were
today, I would not be there mentally with her.
Well, what if you were the cause for her being in the wheelchair?
I would not be there mentally with her.
You know, you're gonna go to hell one day.
I have no problem with that, since there is no hell to go to.
Right. So,
but why would I go to hell? Because I'm living my truth.
That's evil, though. I mean,
because
how's that evil?
Say, for instance, you're the cause of her being. You're driving the car. You guys get in an accident. She's paralyzed. You're just basically out.
But yeah. I mean, I don't know that that's anyone's fault that you got into an accident.
Well, I'm just
I'm basically out.
It doesn't matter what the situation.
What I'm gonna do?
I'm just gonna produce a guy.
First of all, he's lying. He's gonna tell a lie.
I don't believe him. I think he's saying that today.
No, I believe him.
I think he
No. I 100% believe that.
I think he'll be halfway.
No, I think that brother will pay for medical bills.
That's it.
Exactly.
And pay for Uber Eats.
And might even check up on her here and there.
And send her a nurse and all that. But I would not be there.
We had a family member who suffered some indifferences.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't do it.
Oh, okay. But well then I digress. There's history there.
Right. Yeah, no, he wouldn't do it.
Why do you think you're like this?
I don't know. Ask your God. Because didn't he make me?
He created you.
There you go. And this is what this is his creation.
Oh boy.
He made me like this.
Okay, that's another.
Yeah, this is a lane. This is a lane where
she's bringing in hell.
Now we can go there though.
We talking about.
I'm okay going there, but man, this is.
We're gonna have that on another show.
Yeah, because you need a partner with you. Well, I think this brother's a believer, right?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Okay, so it's 2-2 if we were to start taking up this discussion.
I live life for Damon. I'm not telling anyone that I'm living life for anybody other than me.
You mean you're not living for Sky Daddy?
Yeah, no.
What? You're not living for Sky Daddy.
I'm here.
And who is
what's the word? Hideous.
Views and opinions.
What's the word?
Sky Daddy.
Damon and Bilal.
Sky Daddy. Yeah.
What's the word? What's the word? Hideous. I'm that. I'm all for pleasure for me.
Sky Daddy.
I'm not in it for you. I'm in it for me. Period. So I was explaining to somebody. So I had a partner telling me that we go on trips. We take a lot of trips. I had a partner telling me, he wouldn't pay for the female's trip. And he's not broke, but that's broke nigga talk to me, right? So anything I want to do, I don't want to do it alone. I don't want to go on a trip by myself. I don't want to eat by myself. So I'm gonna take and preferably a woman. And so I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for the trip. I'm gonna pay for the meal.
Right.
Right. Because I'm gonna pay for a woman. I always say this. Quote me. I cannot wait till they legalize prostitution. I can't wait.
Prostitution been legal.
They have call services for that.
Prostitution has been legal everywhere since Moses received the wedding decree.
People going to
you hear me, bro? When prostitution been legal, it's just called marriage.
When I can legally,
because you paying for that, brother. Yeah, prostitution has been legal. It's marriage.
It's over with.
So
just get married. That's prostitution.
So you'll use the same.
You be paying for everything.
From the escort service.
No, I'm gonna use.
You paying for everything.
Every female that's in
meals
and everything that I like.
And they're gonna send you that hot one in those.
I don't know
that
what they
wheelchair.
I don't know what they're gonna send me.
They're gonna send you that one in that wheelchair.
And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send them back.
Okay, so Dame, explain to the young lady and to the audience that you like the companionship of a woman, right? Obviously, when
for women things, yes.
Right, and even
sex. So that's the thing I like women for.
But when you take these trips, you just said you like to
because I plan on having sex.
Oh, okay, so it's not the companionship, the discussion.
But you don't have to pay for a woman to have. It's women where you're going.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't have to take a particular. You want to take a particular
guaranteed,
woman
though.
with you.
Cinnamon, there's a fracking there.
I'm gonna take guaranteed.
So that's guaranteed. Yeah, that's guaranteed.
I'm not going. I'm not
taking
going
someone with you.
Yeah.
Right, but if he pays for the service too, that's guaranteed. He's paying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
But if I'm bringing you, that's guaranteed.
I'm not gonna do that.
So
take a chance.
Now, if I get there
you
and
just
going to a
can't
different,
wait till they legalize it.
Okay, because that's just gonna be a lot of stuff behind it. But I'm not going somewhere to buy some pussy.
You already buying it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring mine with me.
Bring the rent-a-car.
But that's the point. You just
bring the rent-a-car.
Kind of verified my point there. You don't, and Cinnamon brought it up very well. You're not gonna go somewhere and pay for it, right? But you want that companionship going, even though the end result in both cases could be the same thing.
See, apparently you guys don't know how to fuck, right?
No, I'm just saying.
Hold on. So I like a particular type of pussy.
Okay.
And
if that pussy ain't
you bring that with.
So I'm gonna bring my pussy to me.
Describe to the audience.
I can't describe
it.
Every man out there know what his pussy.
And
like.
here we go.
I want to hear it from your mouth.
I can't tell you
what time was it.
What
13 minutes in, and we talking about fucking. Let's go.
He is.
I got you.
I done lost my train of thought. Shit.
Oh no.
Nah, I lost my train of thought. I'm one of them people. I lose my thought.
Taking a woman with you on these trips that you go to,
as opposed to buying it, and there's two different things. You like.
I'm gonna take the pussy I like. I'm gonna take the pussy I know that I like. Okay, I like.
But
this
apparently, you like a lot of different.
But I can't take them all on the trip with me.
Why not?
Because I'm not gonna take them all.
But
on the
they
trip.
know about each other.
But why would I take them all on the trip with me?
It'll make it that much fun.
Do you take all of your shoes on your trip with you?
Yeah, I check an extra bag.
So you take all your shoes. So when I go over your house, it ain't gonna be a shoe left in your house.
Well, it's gonna be
you
some.
You take
left.
what you want to take with you.
You can take them.
Apparently, I want to take one with me.
So normally you'll take your favorite and your most comfortable.
Do you take?
Period.
Right. So hold on. So let's listen to that scenario. So you take your favorite and your most comfortable, right?
He doesn't know.
So in that,
this man been with the same one for 30 years. Talk to me.
That's my favorite and most comfortable.
Right, for 30 years. Now talk to me.
There
you know
go.
What he got.
Right. But what I'm saying is so that's why a man will bring someone with him, right? Because he's bringing his favorite.
But you don't want to be in a relationship with her.
I am in a relationship with her.
But are you in a relationship with other women as well?
I do what I want to do. I'm grown.
Oh, okay. But they all know this, right?
Do I walk around and introduce them to each other?
I'm sure you don't have to.
No, I don't.
But I think here's a common mistake that women make.
Yeah.
Is that they define relationship where men, we're in an agreement.
Oh, so you have an agreement with all of them.
See, we're in an understanding.
You and both, because you're married.
No, I'm just saying, but that's how men think.
I am not.
We're not in a relationship.
I'm not married to anyone.
We're in an understanding. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying I'm not married to anyone.
But do you take the same one with you on all the trips, or do you?
I can do what I want to do.
No, answer the question.
I can do what I want to do.
I understand you can do what you want to do when you want to do it, and how you want to do it, with whom you want to do it.
Right.
But do you use that same woman for each trip?
If I want to.
Just answer the question.
I just answered it.
So the last trip you went on.
So the young women.
What about the last trip
listening to this right now?
Your one favorite you took with her.
Probably.
Okay.
No. So again,
this is not. Are you? What you trying to?
When you're hearing
she's good. She tried to get.
But I'm saying, but when you're hearing this,
answer the question. No.
I think when you're hearing this, guys, you need to understand what.
But she not. She.
You don't want to be with one person. Sounds like it. And you say you do what you want to do when you want to. You're grown.
Right.
I guess you pay the cost to be the boss. You make the rules, right?
No, everybody's grown.
I understand that they're willing adults.
Let me ask you this. Okay, you made a comment that you would be with the paralyzed guy, but you'll cheat on him.
Yes.
So
I'm sure I would probably let him know.
So you're married.
Oh, that's worse.
No,
that's
hold on.
What are you gonna do? Run me over with his wheelchair?
But I don't know. Are you married to him?
Though. he wants to at least
we
have
didn't
the
really
fantasy.
define
Hold on.
whether we
Are
were-
you married to this paralyzed guy?
Well, we didn't say in the beginning if I was or
say
not.
it now. Are you married to him?
I'll say I was married
Okay,
to him.
then that would be cheating because you're
No, if I'm married to him, I'm not going to cheat. But if I'm not married
Okay.
to him, I probably will step out.
so you're
Okay,
not. So,
so-
you're not married to him.
Okay, so
Right.
So how's that cheating?
it's not.
Well, it is and it's not.
It's
No,
not.
tell me.
If you
tell
live-
me how it's
if
cheating.
No, if you're not married, it's not cheating.
Okay, so you're saying, all right,
That's
it's all right
exactly what
to
I'm saying.
Be in a relationship
That's
with
right.
someone and step out on that person.
Well, I'm
But the
saying-
man
So-
considered it
how you
cheating.
stepping out on that person?
Because when
If
you're
you're
in a
not married.
if it's a committed relationship,
Now, if it's a committed
Did y'all
relationship,
have that conversation?
and y'all had that conversation,
So-
and y'all have that
So
understanding,
get married.
There you go. There you go.
Why are you in a committed married relationship and not keep married?
Right. Why are you expecting to be wife treated?
No, why are
but
you
not
expecting to be
wife
He's not
titled?
expecting to be. I don't expect to be husband treated.
I don't think you're never going to be anyone's husband.
I'm not.
Okay.
What you think I'm advocating for getting married or something? Hold on, this is not a dating site. I am not looking for a woman. I'm not looking for a wife.
I know you're just looking for people to
He
take
gonna
on
get married
trips.
one day.
I'm
so
not
you
looking.
can have sex with them.
No. I'm not looking for anyone.
But you still never answered the question. Do you take the same woman?
No, I
with
don't.
you? Okay. All right. Thank you for
But if I
clarifying
want
that.
to, I can.
Right. So they just on standby.
Ain't nobody on
So
nothing.
do they date other men, or you don't know, or you
I don't
care?
know. It's not my business. Like what I do is not their business.
So, Cinnamon Crunch. So, what is
Hold
the
on.
reasoning for these line of questions?
Exactly.
I have to
but
ask.
because she listened to the podcast and because see my existence threatening women.
No.
So
You
so what's
think
the-
you're a threat.
Okay, so I don't think your existence threaten women.
no
I
because
think, I think your
I'm not
lifestyle.
looking for a marriage.
Dig into that,
Right.
Cinnamon. What you just said. Dig into that a little bit more. Why?
What? You're not a threat
Yeah.
to them.
Why?
I mean, they just probably stroking your ego for you. They probably got other things going on that you don't know about as well.
And I don't care.
Yes, you do. And you do care. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't continue to take that same woman on trips with you.
What same woman?
The same woman, your favorite, as you described.
I take multiple women
I
on
think
trips
that's
with
the
me.
problem.
I take a lot of trips.
We know.
And I take multiple women with me.
But you have your favorites. They're all your favorites to let you
Exactly.
tell
I'm glad you put an S on that, plural. I have my favorites. I have my selection. I have my taste.
You just keep them in rotation.
Listen, everybody's grown. Everybody's free to do what they want to do
Okay.
with me.
One day you going to be their side nigga.
I'm hoping I'm their side nigga now.
Why? Because you don't want the pressure.
I don't want the responsibility.
Okay.
Why is it pressure?
And the games began.
Well, so
So she
women
just talked
think-
about
hold
the
on.
woman game.
hold on, but
No,
I
see,
have
women
a
think
question.
that they got the power,
They do. Because
We
you
don't
want
give-
what's between their legs.
but you want what's between mine.
But you can buy that.
No, they can get something that don't talk back, don't let them down, and damn sure won't give them nothing.
a
They'll run
rose.
off of no.
A rose.
What can you get?
I know,
Hold on,
the
hold on.
rose.
Hold on. What can you get? Tell me what can you get?
The rose. You know
What can you
I'm
get
talking
to replace a man?
about. The rose.
That's one.
It's still
Okay,
the rose.
so some
Because
artificial.
you're
Rose
not.
don't
You're
pay
not
bills.
you saying that.
So you're some
basically-
artificial.
Rose Rabbit.
Yeah, it'll get the job done.
We can get something to get the job done too.
Right,
the
but
job
but
done.
you're,
But what?
You're not that type to do that. You're,
Okay.
you're gonna go blow up
Okay, I'm
dog.
gonna sit on back and relax.
No,
Let this continue to unfold.
I'm saying we can do exactly what you guys are doing. So you saying I'm not that type. You saying
Women
I'm
can
not
do
that
it
type.
better.
Oh, you can do what better?
Work with those objects.
Okay.
You sound like you need someone when women go out of town. They don't have to have a companion on the trip.
Did you hear me say won't?
Take the girlfriend.
What part?
They can work them. They can work them things though.
Take the girlfriend.
Did you hear me say won't?
No.
They wild out and they say, "This out of town dick. This don't count. Nobody know me here.
I have toys for my females.
Nobody know me here."
And you sit back and watch them play with them.
I play with them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, there's no insecurity with me.
That was a nice comeback.
But see, and that's what I'm thinking. So here's my thing, and definitely not trying to, but I think that the anger that you say some women feel when listening to the podcast or watching his
Oh, they
his
wanna
other
be on
social
here
media.
so bad.
But here's the thing: I think it's because they're realizing that here's an example of a high-profile man.
Free.
And,
That's free.
And he's telling them telling them and showing them what a small percentage that he wants out there, and that leaves out 90+% of them. And it's that reality that I'm never going to be able to get that.
Yeah. One thing I can say and respect about you is that you're upfront about it and that you're not lying about
That's
it.
That's the only way it works.
Yeah. It works. Some men, they can't
see, y'all
do
are
that.
confused.
No, I'm not confused.
I think I understand completely.
No, they're confused. So
No,
this
we're
is,
not.
This is the thing. So when you're dating, have you ever dated?
Yes.
Okay. Do you tell the guy that you're dating your situation with the other guy you just went out on a date with?
Yes. Because you have to be, you don't want to put anyone in that crossfire.
What you're dating?
Right. When you're dating people, are you dating anyone? Are you exclusively dating me and only me? Men want to know that. Women want to know that.
So marry me if we just exclusive to each other. If you're not married, you're not exclusive.
See, that's what I'm saying. See,
I'm not married.
See,
the female. Okay, check this out.
Me in?
Go ahead.
Yes,
No,
please.
I'm just saying,
Come on in.
No, because see that's real, right? So, and I talk about this all the time, right? Is that women who are girlfriends or situational, they want wife status and treatment, but you're not a wife, right? So if you were, right, then you'll get that.
Right.
If that's what you want. But everybody want to be married.
Everyone don't. But I'm saying, but every woman don't want to be married, but everyone wants to be treated like a wife.
Right. And a lot of women want to be married and want the benefits of being married, but really, truly don't want to be married.
Not all women, absolutely.
So I was telling my son earlier.
But that's a small percentage of women who don't.
I was telling my son earlier today.
That don't want to be married?
Correct.
Well, some women set these, I want to be married by this age, and I want to, those are their goals. That's what they want to do.
And divorce by this age.
But if they talking to the man across the table from me, they better move around.
Right, because they know that I'm not going to marry him. But the women that deal with me aren't looking to be married.
Do you know in this country?
You think they just tell you that
in
to
our
be
community
with you, or do you really believe them?
No, because they're going to get married.
Excuse me?
I'm not. I don't have a basement with chains to have women tied up. If you want to get married, okay, check this out.
They probably they really truly want to be married, and they're thinking one day maybe he'll change.
And see, and that's the problem. And this is the number one thing, unfortunately.
And they stick around
that women
hoping
do.
you'll change.
Ain't nobody.
They spend all their time in a man, hoping that he's going to manifest himself as something else other than he showed them.
Right.
Nah.
That's the problem.
They're not doing that.
Right? So if a man tells you up front who he is and he showed you that, why are you still there?
Yeah,
but I think women
because she don't want to get married.
Well,
no, it's not that she don't want to get married, but it goes back to what we talked about.
If you want to get married, go get married.
That's not.
But
if that was that simple,
you,
all these women who want to be married would be married.
Right.
You have to be asked.
Yeah, the selection is
right.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, because 2023
let me
women
ask you
are asking the men.
Right.
Well, they don't have a choice, because the likelihood, only 13% of black women can expect to be married.
Let me ask you a question. Chocolate chips. Yeah.
Cinnamon.
I'm sorry. So let me ask cinnamon. Let me ask you a question. You know me.
Yes.
You know everything. You know a lot about me, right?
Correct.
Any secrets? How do you know about me? Because you from where I'm from, right?
Right.
Okay.
I know the good side about you and the bad side.
So why wouldn't everybody know that about me?
They may be in denial. Have you ever thought about that?
Why would they be in denial?
Because they want you, and they just being quiet and going on with your little.
Okay, you're right. So would you date me? Would you date me if you thought I was the Marion type? Would you date me?
No.
She's lying.
No, I would not. Your
lying.
ass is no.
But why wouldn't you marry me? Why wouldn't you date me? I mean,
no.
Why wouldn't you date me?
You too centered on yourself.
Okay, but if that wasn't the case, would you date me?
No.
Why not?
Because you're what, 50, 4? You're not gonna change.
Let's say no.
I wouldn't date you.
Just say you didn't know anything about. If you didn't know anything about me, would you date me?
I don't know. I can't answer that right here and there because you would have to go through the courtship and everything.
I'm about to say something real arrogant. Everybody would date me.
That's why I wouldn't date you.
No, yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Everybody would date me.
No.
Now,
if I could date you, I wouldn't date you.
Y'all gonna make me prove a point.
Prove it.
We be on here in 2 weeks from now.
Am I gonna be a guest again?
Am I gonna
get to come back to the show?
I'm in love with you. You work them all the time.
Okay.
But I'm getting at. So why women that I'm dealing with are you're stronger than the women I'm dealing with, right?
Well, I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know those young ladies.
Right, but you're speaking on them.
Right, but
you're saying they're in denial.
So what? Strong? You know, I hate that term. What do you mean she's stronger than?
She just said that she can do that another woman can't do. So apparently, I don't have some type of spell on these women, right?
They hoping and
because
praying.
I don't have it on. Okay, well I don't have it on you.
So let's talk about that.
I see through the bullshit.
Okay, so why is it bullshit?
We got this one-on-one.
Oh no!
Right, hey, hold on, guys. Listen.
Let's listen.
Yeah, because we're making some points, but we're kind of glossing them over. So you mentioned that these women want him,
right?
Why?
But she don't want me.
No, we're not even getting into that. But why?
Apparently,
but she don't want me.
He's taking them on these lavish trips.
No. If we're being
apparently
honest,
you're good and bad to them.
Women
sexually.
No, women.
But you don't want me.
Women want men like that because they can provide. It's security. They're fighting for that. They see him as security.
Right, but why can't they just go out and make their own security?
Right.
Which is easier?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you, which is easier?
To go out and do it themselves.
These women are.
That's not easy.
It is.
So what are y'all? So you're insinuating that I mess with broke women?
No, I didn't say they were broke. I didn't.
No, I'm saying I'm asking B.
No. But I'm saying but it's easier mindset wise, right? So I'm saying it's easier. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about high profile men. It's easier to say, hey, let me go get a high profile man question, but who has all these things
we
versus me trying to build all these things.
So that's selfish on them.
It could be, but that's
right because nowadays men want the woman to bring the same thing that they're bringing to the table.
Anyway, so this is the point I'm trying to make. I've met women that take themselves on lavish trips.
And a lot of women do that nowadays.
And I fuck them too.
Oh my God.
Where's the bleep button there?
We're not live, brother.
This is a grown show.
I'm not in a relationship. I'm in a relationship with them too. They take themselves on trips and invite me to trips. I'm not getting it. They're not with me because I take them on trips. What about the ones that go on trips already? I can only take you on the trip if you have a passport. You only have a passport if you go on trips. I didn't invent nobody.
Right, but No,
I don't know. So if we're dating, you're only dating me because I can take you on trips.
Or they're probably dating.
I'm asking you. If we were to date, you would only date. So you only date men.
No, I'm not dating you because you can take me on a trip.
So you only date men that can take you on trips.
No.
So why you think they're dating men that can take them on? Because I can take.
No,
them on
you're
trips.
the one that need to take a companion with you.
No, I want to.
Right, but you don't have to.
Why
do you want to?
Because I'm that nigga. I can get what I want.
I'm gonna give Dame credit on this point.
What part?
That women like to hang with Dame because he's a fun guy.
Yeah, you are fun.
He's fun.
You hilarious.
He's gonna have a good time.
Yeah. You know how to dance.
Yeah. So whether the woman's a doctor or a lawyer, they'll roll with Dame because they'll have a good time with Dame.
You have a certain suave about you.
You got a swag,
and I do what I want. So if I want to take a female on a trip, check this out. You and I going on a trip this weekend.
What? When it's gonna be edited? Everybody don't know about that trip.
Okay, they'll know. So we're not going together. We
just happen to be there at the same
time.
time.
I just found out that she was going when I was going because somebody done spoke. Guess who I'm going with?
You going by yourself?
By myself.
Right. But this is a particular trip. You're not taking anyone.
I'm lost. You said I need.
You don't take. No.
Hold on. No. You said I need to take somebody when I go on trips.
No.
I'm not taking nobody on this trip.
Well, because you don't take sand to the beach all the time.
No, because I don't want to take nobody with me.
Why? Because you know it's going to be a lot of options down there?
There's a lot of options everywhere I go.
Okay. So why do you have to take your favorite?
Because I want. So you're not hearing the word want. Define want, please, for this lady.
But you got to look at the true root of wants.
First, you said I need. I go on trips all the time that I don't take anybody. Okay. I'm here. Do I bring anybody with me to this trip? Never.
This is not considered a trip.
It is considered a trip.
No, not to Dallas.
My trips be just as long. I'm leaving on a Thursday, coming back on a Sunday. I left on a Friday. I'll be back Sunday. What's the difference? I'm not at home.
But back to what we were talking about. You're not going to be with a woman that's in a wheelchair.
But so here's the thing, though,
Cinnamon. What else did you hear about us?
What is the?
That's a dead horse.
Which part is a dead horse?
What else did you listen to on our podcast?
The Nia Long situation.
It couldn't have just been.
Okay, so what about the Nia Long situation?
Okay, you commented a lot on it too. The fact that you guys were saying, he was out. And I think he was in New York before, in Boston. Mm-hmm. So basically, they've always had a long distance relationship.
Correct.
So it's probably truly, I really think there's probably already been stuff going on.
Absolutely.
It just came out.
Absolutely.
They just got caught, basically.
Absolutely.
He just got caught.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's been going on.
Absolutely.
And women have their own intuition. So she had a ideal about it.
But she chose to stay.
But exactly. And she probably
she may have been doing something too.
Right. And it's probably not the first time that she's actually known about it, but it's the first time that it blew up and it was in the paper. Because I think that guy was about to lose his job or something.
No, he did lose his job. But so that's the only reason why. And notice,
are they
even
married?
when that went down.
They're not married, but from my understanding, I think.
Why not? That's what I'm saying.
That's where B gets him every time.
Yeah.
8-9 years in that.
How
many years was them?
There you go.
Yeah.
They were together that long?
They were together for, I think they got a kid together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It doesn't make it.
There you
she
go.
probably she probably would have stayed with him if it wasn't in the media.
She's still with him. What you mean probably would have stayed with? They still together now.
What's she leaving
for? I mean,
we ain't heard nothing about no
if
separation.
that was her, he probably, men can't take that.
No, we're not going to take it.
Exactly.
It ain't can't. It's because we're not cut to take it.
Well, some men might take it.
No, I'm saying
she still got to have a relationship with him, whether they're together or not, because they got a kid.
If this man was in a committed relationship with her, he's doing what's natural. That's just natural for me to do.
So listen. So
it's not natural for what B's doing. He's unnatural.
Doing it too,
didn't Gabrielle Union?
That's not natural. Oh, yes.
Didn't Gabrielle Union come out and say, "Listen, I was paying all the bills, I was making all the money, so that entitled me."
Who
Gabrielle?
When her first husband?
That's right. She said, "I'm making all." So
it entitled her to do what she.
That's what she said. She cheated. She said she had affairs on him,
and didn't have a problem with it.
I was paying all the bills. I was doing everything. So because of that, I felt that I could. Okay, then men say that all.
I mean, he probably stayed because he needed her support at the time.
Well, let me tell you what happened. So this is key. When you treat your husband as a son, then you don't have respect for him.
Right, you don't.
And so she had no respect for him.
Because she was treating him like...
Exactly.
But so on the flip side of that, so when the man is doing that and the woman is not, do you think that he's treating her like his daughter?
No.
First of all, me and I are the head of the house. We the provider. We treat everybody like they're not us.
So no, I don't believe that. But for her to say that and feel strongly about that means she didn't respect him.
Yeah, she did. That was horrible.
And so because she didn't respect him, she felt that she can do whatever because that's your son. Like, I'm paying everything.
Right.
So I can do whatever I want.
And if I'm D Wade, she just exposed maybe what's going on in that situation too.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
that ain't
so that was
stupid. I'm only gonna comment on what she said.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah.
This is my thing, right? So she's doing something that's unnatural.
But what made her emasculate that man?
So she's doing something.
Gabrielle?
Yeah, her first husband.
She's doing something that's very unnatural.
It was something. I mean, she had issues already because she was a victim of sexual assault. So
absolutely,
she already dealing with some issues.
Yeah, she was raped.
She probably needs to go sit on somebody's couch and talk it out. And
what does that have to do?
So
counseling does help, and she probably have some deep stuff going on with her.
Right. So for her to go outside of her marriage,
that she could dominate.
Yes.
Absolutely. There we go. And that she could run.
I don't know.
And that she could.
And she's doing it now.
So this is my question.
Relationship she's in.
Yeah, it's about power.
That's why she got a younger brother.
About power.
This is what I'm asking. I'm asking you this question. Did you apply that she did that?
Who?
Gabrielle.
And she said
That
she
she
cheated
said
on.
it? No.
Hold on.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying. Did you apply that she did that she cheated out on her husband?
Cheated on him.
No, it doesn't. No, I don't. It wasn't. She did it. Maybe she probably shouldn't have broadcasted it.
So that's not natural for a woman to do.
Well, it used to be.
Well, now
No, it's not natural.
Now it's normal.
but that was like
I said natural. It's not something.
no,
women
don't normally do stuff like that.
They're not even built. They're not even made up for that. Their bodies can't even take it.
Getting it in now.
Your body can't take multiple men. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Prostitutes do it
can,
every day.
And they stink. And they got infections. And they got diseases. They can't. Their body is not equipped to do that.
So
pH
men
balance
have,
is up.
Men have
watch that
issues
penis.
too.
But
No, we don't.
Yes, y'all do.
No, we don't.
So here's the
You're not a
thing.
man. You can't tell me what a man.
So here's the biggest issue is that we're talking about how a man can have casual sex versus a woman. Obviously, a man can only love one woman. He can't love two. Either you're a mama's boy,
I don't
or
agree
you
with
love
that.
your woman.
So
Yeah,
you
that-
love all your women
No,
equally.
Every last one of them.
Damon don't believe in it, but he know
No.
it's true because he know who the love of his life is.
Who's the love of your life?
All my women.
His mother,
Yeah, well, she's
Oh,
dead.
yeah.
Of course. She was
and
the
she
love.
still is the love of his life. So he proves my point. You can't
So
love.
why
two
do you
women.
think you are how you are? Is this something was instilled from you from your dad or your mom?
How am I?
Like you not gonna settle down? You gonna
Okay, stop.
She about to put you on the couch.
Hold on, stop right there. So you're asking
About
me
to.
why
Been
would
on
I
the couch
settle?
38 minutes.
You're asking me why would I settle down?
No, I'm saying why do you think you're like you are?
How am I?
Not gonna settle down.
So you're asking me why
You
would I
like
settle down?
Multiple women.
So
you do what
hold
you
on.
want to do.
Okay, so stop. You said a lot of things. We're gonna have to unpack some of this shit. Why would I don't settle down? I haven't seen anyone that's settled down that's okay with it.
So
I haven't seen a happy. Have you been married? Are you divorced now? You still married?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
B, should we
Are you still
get her
married?
out of here?
Yes, I'm still married.
How long you been married?
It's new news here.
10 years.
Really?
Yes.
Know that. Been knowing you 10 years.
You've been knowing me longer than 10 years.
Never knew you were married.
Yes.
We talk
Put your hands
occasionally.
up.
Never brought up a husband.
I'm married.
She looked like somebody I know.
Is she
now.
ma- is she
looked
married?
like this McAfee girl I know.
I'm married to me.
Oh, I thought so. I was going to say Jesus. He's normally
So
he's
seriously-
normally next.
She's over there sweating bullets.
It's normally
damn.
Jesus. Jesus.
No, 'cause I was about to say now.
They gave
shit.
it up to Jesus.
But my thing is this. This is the only man in America. This the only married man in
I
America.
know you are. Why do you give him a hard time about being married that long?
Not the
Because-
only married man in America.
Because for someone to be, I don't give him a
My
hard.
parents been married
I don't-
ever since my mom is
So, hold on.
68 years
That's
old.
fine.
She been
You
with my
asked me-
dad since she was 17, and I asked her the question: have she ever had another penis inside of her?
She said no.
She exactly.
Absolutely, because
Hold on,
your mother
hold
is
on.
from a different
Check
era.
this out. Have I ever met your mother?
You met my mother and my father.
Okay.
She's from a different era. She
Okay,
ain't
hold
not
on.
giving that.
Do I
thing
know where
up.
your mother lived?
Yes.
Do I know where your father lived?
Yes.
If I was to go visit your mother,
Uh-huh.
I built a house across the street from her father.
Well, they gonna you telling
They don't know that.
I'm sentiment.
I don't know where.
Okay, I built a house across the street from your mother, from your father.
Right.
I built a house across the street from your father. I bid to do your mother's rehab on her house.
Okay.
Are they the same house?
No.
So your parents don't live together.
They do, but they don't.
Okay. I see your father every day.
That's just his getaway space.
I see him every day.
Now that's a hell of a man cave.
Listen, I see him every day.
That's exactly what it is.
I see him go to
hell of a
I see
man
him go to cave. work in the morning.
He don't work.
It's a hell
He
of a man
retired.
cave.
Okay, I see him leave his house. So he must be going to your mom's house.
Dane blew that up.
To his wife's
he
house.
should-
He blew that up.
To his wife's house.
He blew that up big time.
So
But who blew up?
not only
Dane
do
blew that up. He blew that up.
they don't only not only do they not
1
in the same-
point for Damon.
They not stay in the same room. They don't stay in the same house, and it's about 5 miles apart.
That may have been a body
That was
blow.
just
Body
a
blow.
man cave. leave.
I don't know if she can recover from that.
That's a man's
You don't
house.
be over there at night when it's time to go to bed.
That's
you
a
don't
man's
see
house.
them going to
That's a
bed.
man's house.
I drive by my properties.
That's the difference between the man cave.
Cinnamon, you need to move on to the next.
So I
topic.
got a man cave.
'Cause he blew you up on that.
You brothers been in my man cave, right? You guys all see my man
Where's your
cave
man
if you
cave?
see us
In
on
the
Facebook.
house?
If you follow us on
Damon.
social media, you see my man cave.
Yeah.
I don't have a man house.
And my dad has a man house.
Okay, your
Man
father
house.
has a man house, and you're divorced. So I haven't
Man
seen.
house.
So
I
out
didn't
of
say I was divorced.
hold on. So there's 4 people at this
Man
table,
house.
right?
Right.
Are you with anybody other than you married?
No.
Okay, so have you been?
Everybody say, I gotta
Have you
get away.
been married?
Yes.
Okay, you're divorced. I'm divorced.
How long were you married?
The producer is divorced.
How long were you married?
You divorced? You divorced? You're not divorced.
I am divorced.
You was married?
Yes, that's how you get divorced. So look.
Well, when was
how
you
long
married?
were you
so
married?
hold
So
on,
wait. No.
Everybody who
10
follows
years.
everybody who follows our podcast know this brother was
Wait a
married.
minute.
Hold
What,
on.
who, you
Hold-
was married.
Hold on, stop. Let me
So
tell
you're
you.
never getting married again.
Right. So hold on.
So that's a big thing.
Hold on. So we have 4 people, 100%. 3 of them, 75%,
You're divorced?
are divorced.
Yeah.
25%
He's
is married.
He's been married for a long
and that's
time.
pretty much how it works, right? 75%
Right.
of all married people end up divorced.
That's right. And in their 50s. So
Where are you guys
Wow.
getting these stats from?
Oh, now, this brother here is stat guru. Now,
blackmarital.com.
he's
But so most, well, not most, but so
That's
marriage
why
is
Wait a
I'm not
minute.
married.
So you're not.
because you're tired of this.
So you're never getting married. I didn't know you were married before.
Yeah, I've been married.
For how many years were you married?
About 18 months.
You was just doing some shit.
Right. Just like you were.
Yeah, you was just.
So you
doing
say you
Just
were
like-
married 10 years, right? And you were married 10,
You were just
right?
doing some shit. And you
yeah,
were just
10
doing
to
some-
15. No, I was doing something serious.
Ain't no
man.
10 to
Hey, if
15.
you-
This brother, hold on, this
you're
brother like he was in
married, I'm
prison. This
defend
brother
my
said
marriage.
10 to 15.
Yeah,
Why did it end
It's like
after
he was in
18
prison.
months?
I was married 10 to 15.
Because I realized after 8 when I
I was in prison.
after
10,
18 months
15. I got parole.
after 18 months I realized this is not for me.
Okay, so I didn't know you were ever married before. So you did try it out. So what?
Of course.
So you just don't want to ever. I see.
It wasn't working.
Right, okay, I
Hold
see.
on. Let me do this. Let me refer to my guy here. If you were to get a divorce or whatever,
You talking about me?
yeah,
Okay, I'm listening.
that'll never happen. But I'm just saying, would you remarry?
No.
Yeah, because he.
Hold on. Now hold on. So he said no. I said no. Would you remarry?
No.
Okay, you said no. Would you remarry?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, 25% of all divorced people will remarry.
Yeah.
He ain't at 25.
Yeah, I've been at
75%.
25. Yeah.
75% which B is not
Why would
divorced.
you? Why would you remarry? You like the
'Cause
fellowship
he's
thing?
like pain.
Like, he's like who?
Pain. He likes
Don't
torture.
listen to Dave. He was talking about Bilal. No, I'm
talking about you.
Marriage is a beautiful thing to me, and there's a lot of advantages of being married, especially as you get older in age and having that companionship and that that person there. I think it's a beautiful thing.
Nah,
So
he's
my
crazy.
my reasoning for not getting married is just because if me and my wife was to divorce, I would still want to have my family intact. And marrying and moving on wouldn't allow me to do that. Being with my sons and my daughter and all that. So that's why I wouldn't do it.
Even after they're grown,
Yeah.
and
You have small kids or something?
No, they all grown, but still, I want my family unit. That's why I'm still married. That's what's
You can
important to me.
still have that family.
It's
unit
not
if
the
you-
same.
Yeah. Well, why do you think it's not
Well,
the same?
because so
white people do it all
it
the
could
time.
actually be better.
I'm doing it now.
It
you
can
know,
be better.
white people, other
Okay.
people. This is what I
They
feel.
sit down and
Right, but-
eat and break bread at the same table.
Exactly.
Understand?
New husband, old husband,
They
new
do that.
wife.
I get that, and that's
dogs
great.
and all.
That's not going to be for me.
Right, that's not for him. Just for me. I have 9 baby mamas.
I'm not going to bring other women.
I got-
in
I-
and
no,
all
I have-
So
that.
you
I have
were-
8 baby mamas.
Well,
And we have
person you were married to, or is it one of your baby mamas?
yeah.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Yeah. I have 8. I got a large number of baby mamas, right? And I
Do
hate
you
that
think
term.
you were being careless to have 9 baby mamas?
What you mean?
Yeah, no, that ain't careless.
What is it?
Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you.
Nick,
I'm living my best life.
You was being a Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
What you talking
That's
about?
the Nick Cannon.
Hey man, there's not a brother on
I'm
here
before Nick
and
He's
listen to
kinda
this
Nick-
that's
he's
going
Nick
to
Cannon.
say.
Nick Cannon.
But I'm saying that's not a brother on here that's going to say anything. But come on,
What?
Or were you being?
you got 9
Baby
babies, mother.
mamas.
Hell yeah.
Wait a minute.
Nobody
so
gonna.
You
not a man, not a woman might, but a man.
Because they
like,
all know it. You said
I mean,
but so here should be the biggest question.
Why would
Cinnamon.
hold on,
why
B.
does he have? Because women knew that.
Hold on,
that
B.
didn't stop them.
Hold on, B.
There you go.
Do they know each other?
Put it back on you.
I'm sure that the kids' mothers know each other.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they? I mean, their children are siblings.
Right. Yeah.
They know each other's grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm lost on that. I didn't have them horror stories bad. I didn't have none of that stuff, man. I did that when people say that, I think they be lying. I think they be making a baby mama's fighting and baby mama.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
Brother. That's 1,000,000% real.
Only
yeah,
way
but that's because the
real
brothers
is
can't
because
handle.
they're still sleeping with them.
I was just going to say that's real when brothers are not responsible.
When they're still sleeping with them.
When brothers are not responsible and are not honest, that's
my children
when you
are the
have baby
same
mama
age.
drama.
No, I'm just saying when they're fighting and bickering.
If you're
I didn't have those problems.
Right.
Brothers were not honest.
You was sleeping with them all at the same time?
I was sleeping with several of them at the same. Right.
I'm sure they had words with each other, but
no, they
get
didn't.
Older and mature. Really?
It's hard to believe
they
that
didn't.
situation. It's unique. I've never seen.
No, they did not have. Not one of my.
Man, this
not one
I don't
of them.
think it's unique. I just think it's when you're honest.
You have a different situation.
And you're not. And you taking care of business, and you're
No,
honest.
why would they? Why would they
the
fight
result.
each other? Why would they fight each other?
If you honest, bro.
Because women are like that.
That's
dude.
crazy.
Women get down.
They're like
women
that.
Get down.
Women are like that
That's
when the
my
men
man.
are immature and messy.
No,
yes,
yes,
that's the
I'm
truth.
gonna disagree with
now,
that one, man.
That's fine, brother.
You,
but
you could be the most mature, handle your business. Women will get down.
if you're not taking, they get
have-
down because you're not taking care of business.
Let me give you an example. So my first child, right, was Delarice and DeMarco were 6 months apart. So
Nick Cannon, definitely.
So I got them better than that. Hold on. So Delarice DeMarco are 6 months apart. Delarice passed away, so she's no longer with her. And her mom passed away also. But Delarice DeMarco was 6 months apart. So Delarice was always with us. So DeMarco was always with us. And so Shalise, DeMarco's mother, was with us sometime too. So Shalisa would DeMarco's mother would hold Delarice, her baby, right?
Right.
And her mom said, "You be holding that baby?"
It's a baby. That's an innocent child.
So her mother was trying to implant a seed in her.
That's right.
To have a problem with that.
Right.
When she had no problem with it. Well, you don't have a. So that's society putting seeds in. Oh, you got a problem with that? Why would she have a problem with that?
That's an innocent child.
Why would she have?
And it has nothing to do with the dude.
Right.
That's just women tripping. And I want to hear from a woman, if you don't mind me asking, Cinnamon. How, why do women trip or cause friction between each other?
Right.
I mean, even if you don't have a situation, but I'm trying to say to these cats,
because they're
women
still in love with that or liking that
Oh, but
guy.
nobody was in love with me. So,
but the problem.
But I wouldn't.
Again,
and me as a woman, I wouldn't be mean to anyone's kids.
So
who the baby mama.
So my
was.
third child, Delarice DeMarco, my third child and my fourth child are exactly 1 year apart.
Right.
My fourth child and my fifth child are 1 week apart. My fifth child and my sixth child, who are sisters to my fourth child.
Definitely Nick Cannon thing going on here.
And then my seventh child.
We need us.
My seventh child
certified
are
CPA to count.
1 year apart. My eighth child and my first child are 3 months apart. My 10th is 1 year after him. Then my next one is 1 year after her. Then my next one is 3 years.
That's a lot of shit to remember.
You need to write a book on that one, dog. Yeah. Really.
So
everybody
knew everybody.
Are you clipped right now, or can you still have kids?
I can, as far as I know, I can have kids.
Oh.
I haven't did anything. I don't know. Do you reach a certain age you can't have kids? I don't know. But I'm not attempting to. I was trying. This is a true story, right? I just met a son here recently, about 6-7 years ago.
So how many kids do you have?
That I know about 11.
11. Okay.
11.
And they're all grown?
All of them grown. My youngest is 24, 25 this year.
Oh, I wonder what that child support bill was like.
Never been on child. I was on child support one time. This is a crazy thing. So I take care of I was taking care of the little girl. Her stepfather made her. So I go into a shop one day. I go into a weak brother. I go into a shop one day. Furniture store and bought some furniture, bought some beds for another set of my children. I see the brother in there. I say, "Hey man, I'm gonna let you get this sale." That offended him apparently.
He worked there.
Yeah. His wife, my baby mama, called me like, man, why you this nigga tripping? For what?
Because you probably thought he was working on commission or something.
He was working on commission.
Yeah.
That wasn't Damon.
So I asked. So she said he wanted me to go down there and put child. He came here tripping. Want me to put child support on you? This, that, and other. I said, well, it ain't gonna. Okay, because in a child, if anybody been to a child, this is one kid out of 11, one. So we go to child support hearing. I'm thinking I'm good because I'm gonna say I've been taking care of this little girl,
Right.
and she's gonna agree with me. The mother,
Right.
of course, it didn't go that way.
She said you hadn't been
I
taking care
ain't did nothing, this, that, and other.
because her husband was in her
Absolutely.
ear.
Hold on, my 13-year-old daughter got on the stand and said my father never did anything for me.
So they didn't brainwash your daughter too?
I said this. I said, okay, I did this. I said, I pointed to both of them. Don't worry about it. I got you. Boom. And then they tried to get me for rules, whatever the fuck, rears.
Back child support.
I fought that anyway, lost that, but I got it down lower. I paid the rears. Then I started paying child support. My daughter, and I couldn't wait for this day, and I just seen somebody do this too. I couldn't wait for the day. My daughter called me and said, Daddy, I need such and such. I said, I give your mother $500 a month. Go get it from her. And come back and tell me what she said. She called me, she said, that money is for the bills.
Right.
I said, why would I? She got 9 children by this nigga.
Oh, she had 9 kids too?
Yes, she was married to the man.
Okay.
Lived in the house with the man. She had 8 children by this man.
So the money you were giving and helping with was more than $500 a month?
No, I gave
before you got on child support?
No, I was just taking care of my kid.
Okay, gotcha.
I was responsible for her clothes. Anything she needed other than going home to sleep. She slept at her mom's house 5 days a week. She slept at my mother's house 2 days because all my kids came together on the weekend at my mom's house. that was a show. And
Ooh.
So
reality TV.
I stopped supporting. I wouldn't do anything for her. I stopped doing anything for her until she got 18 years old.
Because of the $500 you were giving her
Right,
mom.
that I was giving a nigga. And this is the crazy part. He ended up dying. He died, right? And I showed no remorse. I asked her, why are you crying? Because this punk ass nigga got killed.
Who? Oh.
Her stepfather. Oh, my daddy, this, that, no, that punk ass nigga. Because that ain't a man to me. You know what I'm saying? I was with a female. She had 2 kids.
But did you know that was her husband when you went in that furniture store?
Yeah.
And you tried to give him the sale?
Yeah. I'm trying to look, you know what I'm saying? I know all of my children's stepfathers.
So her as a woman, I don't know why she didn't say, well, why, Damon is taking care of the baby every month and giving me money.
That's a weak nigga.
Well, she had to listen to her husband because he's the man of the house.
And I understand that, but
so that's why you got.
I just brought that story up because you said child support. What that child support bill looked like that. My child support bill was $500 a month.
Because the one baby mama.
For the one baby mama, for 5 years, and I paid $30,000 in arrears after the court case.
Was she better off not filing child support because you were probably giving her way more than $500 a month?
I was taking care of my daughter.
So that $30,000 did not go on your daughter.
Right, because
that $30,000 did not go on your daughter. It went on that man and his 9 children. That's a weak brother.
Right, but
that is a weak
child
brother.
support is not for just the kid. It's for the car they ride in.
Divided by 9.
That's right.
Well, I'm sure that they benefited off of it too.
I plan right bill. I buying snacks.
Because my daughter, if my daughter's still asking me for stuff.
Well.
Because she had everything up until that day. You know something? Check. I just now spoke. This my daughter's. I'm 55, so she's 34. I just now spoke to her mother last year. I didn't.
You was upset?
I don't do punk shit.
You felt that was punk shit on her part?
If I can't put,
so that would have created an issue in her household if she would have said, no, I'm not putting Damon on child support.
And that was fine. She put me on child support. They got $500 a month. They got $30,000. Well, she didn't get nothing. I had to pay $30,000 back, and then $500 a month.
So that was that car they was driving.
Yeah, then they start. Hold on,
that's a tricky one. That's a tricky situation there, man.
No, it's not.
I agree that he was.
Do you wish you wouldn't have said anything to that man in the furniture store that day?
No, $500 wasn't.
No, I'm talking about. Do you wish you wouldn't have never said anything to him? And
because see, the problem is
I got off easy.
He was weak. Why would that bother me? And I'm telling you right now, I will never, if I'm with that woman and we have children, I'm not finna ask that man to put in on me. I wouldn't. That was a punk move right there. I'm not asking that man to put in.
You probably belittled him at his job for doing that.
So then he should have owned it. And then he should have got back by saying, "I'm gonna take care of that dude kid better than him." Instead, he make him pay some money for us.
Did he help
That's low brother. Low brother.
He let you continue dealing with the salesperson you was with.
Brother.
No, he got to sell. But another situation. So my last child, she had children before she had a child by me.
Shout out to club.
You know what I'm saying? So she had 2 kids before me, right? And so so that whole household got taken care of. I didn't tell her, call your baby, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Let the other baby daddy do it.
Yeah, I didn't say call that nigga.
Like the TikTok video that's going around.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I was.
It was a.
I know what you're talking about, but again, he was no longer with that woman.
Yeah. You manned up and you were taking care of the other dude's kids too. That's what you do when you date a woman.
Well, no, he took care of his child.
I'm talking about, you said
the second scenario,
but he still took care of his child.
Right.
I just didn't. If I got one something, they all
4 of them.
Yeah, if I went school shopping for him,
you got them all.
I got what they need.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's a real man.
That's right.
Because I'm not gonna walk into a house.
But every man don't have budgets probably like that, like you had.
Then do, but see.
Hold on, let me say this.
Then do what you can.
Let me say this. So back to the polyamorous lifestyle that we are naturally living, because every man except for this brother and probably that brother has another woman. If you're married, I'm not saying a married man. I'm saying every man that's not married have multiple women.
And the same
right.
as
so,
women.
Right.
Women
if you're not married,
but that's not natural for women.
Right, but what one don't know, it won't.
We're not talking about what we don't know, what we do know. We're saying it's not natural.
But
it's not
one
natural,
you prefer
but they
over the
do
other.
it all the time.
Okay, but
women do it all the time.
It's not natural
because they just do. They some women feel, he doing it, I can do it too, but it doesn't make it right.
That part, that's the problem.
A man can sleep with 20 women and still be a man. A woman do it. She a hoe, she a slut.
It is because it's not natural.
Right. I agree. I'm not saying I don't agree with you.
So are all women like that?
Probably. They just not saying they like that.
So you're saying you're going right here on the show on Damon and Bilal and saying all women are like that?
Probably 80% of them are.
Yeah, right. Because we can't say all.
I bet it ain't that much.
I'm agree with that. I'm agree with her on that.
I think
I'm a bet.
Things have changed.
Well, we don't know the numbers, so we just have to say because we can't.
What's the difference? Like they doing it. Trust me.
Yeah, women.
It ain't probably out in the open, but they're doing it.
Why would they do it?
They like doing it.
So let me ask you something.
Why?
They probably got. They got a dude that fixed their car. They got one that fixed their house. They got a plumber. They got a mechanic.
So let me ask you something.
Then they got the wrong one.
Let me ask you something.
They got a general contractor.
Where do you?
They do it all.
Where does a woman?
That's me.
We know.
Cinnamon. Let me ask you something. Where does a woman's value come from?
Apparently, don't have 80% of our women don't have value.
Yeah, they do have value.
You just said not 80%.
Can she answer?
No. I mean,
I'm gonna use that.
Their value,
I'm glad you said that.
What they learn from their parent, what they learn from their moms and dad. That's
okay,
where it
but
comes
what is that value?
So 80% of women are hoes. Got you.
No, I'm not even gonna call them, and I'm not defending women. I'm not
they are not in a committed relationship.
So
just because they're dating or talking to these men or going out with them, don't mean they sleeping with them all.
What is that value?
They don't have to sleep. I mean, what you mean?
Yeah. So what is that value in a woman? The value in a woman is the fact that she hasn't slept with 1,000 guys. That's the value in a woman.
Right.
I don't agree.
So as long as a woman continues to do that, she's devaluing herself.
Yes.
Nah.
And so whether it's the new phenomenon.
Who's gonna know?
The 1,000 guys she just slept with.
Exactly.
And guess who they gonna tell?
Exactly.
the 1,000 homeboys.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why they
and guess who they gonna tell?
That's why they don't.
If we were if we were in a room, if we were in a room full of women,
I heard what you said.
the most valuable woman in that room would be the one no one slept with.
Right.
Nah.
The least valued woman in that room would be the one that everybody had.
Slept with.
Nah.
Exactly.
But a lot of
so
them
you
are
have
kissing and
right,
telling.
but I'm saying you have these young women. I do what I want. I'm sleeping with my body count 100.
He's delusional.
And you have to understand that as
You
long as your
actually think they
body
have
count
body counts?
is a yes, as long as your body count is 100.
What's your body count?
Who mine?
Yes.
That's irrelevant. A body count don't count for a man.
Well, you was with someone probably before your wife.
Yes, I was.
No, he wasn't.
Of course, absolutely.
I don't believe it.
You just think, well, if he wasn't that,
He was born and married Leslie.
He was what?
Got into that.
Born. That's nothing is wrong with that.
And listen, I am not. Right now,
Yeah, it is.
Leslie, I love you. I am not ashamed.
Say it
She's not
again.
listening.
I love my wife.
She is gonna listen to this.
So here's the deal.
She don't know where to find it.
No,
Her friends are gonna tell her.
Okay.
hey, listen. All I'm saying is this, and I love speaking for women, right?
like that.
Who want to get married. And I'm
Right.
just simply
Don't do it.
saying that if that's your goal, and I understand it's not all women, but if that's your goal, you have to understand that your value.
That's why they be at the church, but all the good men ain't at the church either.
Ain't no good man at the church.
They sleeping with each
Very
other
good
too.
men at the church.
No, it's not.
Very good women at the church too.
So
They
No, it's
sleeping with each other at the church.
what is
All
wrong
them
with
women
you?
are-
You coming here just making up stuff.
So
No, I'm not. These are facts. I know. I talk to women. Women talk to me.
So you were one of those 80% of women. Are you in the 80% that sleep around?
No, I don't.
You don't, but
No.
most of your friends do.
No,
So all them women you hang around with are hoes.
I didn't say they were
So-
You
hoes.
said
so-
80% of women,
No,
So can
I'm
you
not
go-
talking about my
let's
friends.
get
I'm
on-
talking
let's
about
get
women
some
in
Marian traits in
general.
there.
but not
Yeah,
your
but
friends.
hold on. Let me
Right.
just
My
state
friends
this.
ain't hoes.
We just said that.
No,
it's
I
the-
did not.
sometime the
They're
qua-
in the 20%
And
town.
look,
Sometimes the
you
quiet
just
ones-
you just believe in Jesus. That's why you finna go
hold
on
on.
this
Let me
church
just say
stuff.
this. Sometimes, and Dave, you know this too.
Daddy.
Hold on, B. Let him say what he wants to say.
Sometimes the quiet ones, they move a little different, right?
Oh, them
and,
is low keys.
and you may not. I
Horse.
mean, the quiet that the ones that may come across as zero body count might actually have a decent body count. You just never know it.
but
There's
see,
some real.
I don't
women
put all that
but here's
emphasis
the
on body
problem.
counts.
But I'm just saying if
Yeah,
the
that's
body
because
count is important.
Damon,
What's
we
your
talked
body
about
count?
this.
Yeah,
That's
I don't-
because you're not gonna marry nobody.
If I were to marry
So that's why
somebody,
that's
I'm not gonna
insignificant
put.
to
I'm
you.
not
He's
gonna
not
care.
going to marry
If I was
no
to-
one else
If I were to get married,
again.
if I were to get married again, I'm not gonna ask her body count.
I agree with that. It's
But-
not a
but-
purity
Yeah,
thing.
it
But
don't
yeah,
matter
yeah,
at
yeah. I
this
get. We
point.
not hated you, but I'm saying you don't have to ask. You already know because your home. Oh, that's it. Oh man, she
Nigga,
got
we
me at
50
home.
years old.
I
You
think
know
the
what I'm
older
saying?
you,
They don't do that.
But
but I
what
do
I'm
think
saying, man, listen.
the older you get,
That's the problem.
less important that becomes.
Well,
that-
when you're young,
right?
it
That's
matters.
because you don't have a choice. But it becomes
have all the
less
choices in the
important,
world.
but still
No,
important.
it's important.
No, I'm saying
not.
when
You
I'm
are
saying when you
different.
get up in age.
Hold on.
Then, yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna just have
This is-
women that have those experiences.
I don't care.
if you in college and you went, did whatever,
We-
and we 50, it doesn't matter what
Yeah,
you did
I don't-
in college.
I don't care.
But now, if you're doing it currently,
But
it
if you-
matters.
Again,
She's not gonna get married if that's her lifestyle currently.
Right.
Right.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
At this point, she not. If you're 50 something, and
I'm not. I don't care.
You hang it up.
I don't care if you slept with
you.
B's number
You ain't
is
gonna be
2.
married in your dreams.
So he wouldn't marry a woman that with more than what was it 2?
I'm not finna disclose my wife's.
No.
Right.
We're not saying your wife. We're saying if if your wife left you and you had to remarry, the woman would have, and we know you're not gonna remarry. And then what? Okay, forget that. What's a high body count to you?
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna say less than, no greater than 7, 8.
See,
That's a good number.
Yeah.
you're not gonna find
Especially
a 40.
if they're like 50 something.
That's
Yeah,
the problem.
that's
No,
a good
hell
number.
no. That's a week.
That's a good number.
You're not gonna find a 40-year-old woman.
Would you marry if you would it be an older woman,
He
someone
can-
your age, or someone younger? If you were to,
Well, see, to me,
get married
so that was
again?
another
She's gonna be
show.
younger than me.
Since you're a fan of the show, we talked about
She's
we
not a fan
argued
of the show.
age of marriage.
I still,
and
I think I got 2 left. To
and
listen.
I argued the younger the better.
Yeah,
And others argued
Minister Farrakhan.
older the better, right?
The
But my
Elijah
thing
Muhammad.
was the younger the better.
Who would marry somebody older?
Well, because
That's-
No,
that's
no,
you
no,
saying.
no. I'm saying young is getting married young, like 20.
No, but
22, 23.
If he's looking for a low body
means,
count, he better go with the older woman because the younger woman.
If he's looking for a low body count, he better go with an 18-year-old.
At that age, you and that person.
Then he's going to jail.
Right.
But
no, that's legal.
No. Let me defend that. What I mean by that is when we had that conversation on the previous podcast. If you guys remember, we said, "What do you think is a marrying age?" And I said 20s. And I think someone, it may have been you, said 30. Someone said, and I said no, because if you're in your 30s, you've already had multiple partners, and you probably have a child, and you're dealing with debt and things of this nature. And those things complicate relationships and marriages. So if you're in your 20s and you and that person built well together, and her child is your only child, and you guys built things together, that's less stressful.
I agree, but we talking about you. Damon was saying at your age now, not
now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're a harlot.
Yeah. I would marry a younger woman.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm just saying a younger woman,
and for all those reasons,
it's going to be hard to corral at this age.
So the likelihood, if I was to remarry, would be out of almost 400 million people. The likelihood of me finding a woman between 24 and 35, not obese, no children, and has an income of at least $50,000, that's less than 108,000 women in the United States.
You have to go get a mail order.
Is that all races or just
black? Just black.
Okay.
Strictly. Now, I just wouldn't define myself as just marrying a black woman.
I would.
That's all you got.
I date nothing but black women.
Good white women out there that's in that category.
Might be. I don't date them.
So you would date a white woman?
Would you date a white man? Have you dated a white? You look like you date.
Yeah, she looked like she dated white dudes all day long.
I can't get past the mouth. It's just something about them.
Their head is bad.
It's just how they talk and the slava and no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's disgusting. No, I couldn't.
Really?
So do you look down on black women who do?
I do.
And I'm glad you don't, because I don't either.
I do.
Yeah, I don't.
Because of what
I do.
Choices they have.
Yeah, they forced to. A lot of them.
Well, okay, here we go with that.
Yeah, because
they're
very limited.
I don't know that we're forced to.
But, they're forced to.
But my thing is this: as long as I don't care who you date, you're not my wife, you're not my nothing. But what I'm saying is that just don't make those people magical.
Right.
That's my thing.
So this is not fair, right? So I heard my brother over here saying build with someone, right?
That's right.
So we know we live. There was a thing called, we can say slavery, but there was a thing called racism here in America.
It's still alive.
Right. And systemic racism, meaning we don't have the opportunities. Our black men don't have the opportunities as white men do. Right.
We don't have as many, absolutely.
Right. So it's not even playing ground.
Right.
So and for people to sit up there and say it is and all that, blah, 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 they're lying, delusional, right? So, yeah, you're going to find a more successful white man than you are. They're more, actually, per capita, there are more millionaire black than in any other.
Yeah, if we go per capita, there's more.
Right. Black men that are millionaires.
And guess who they're marrying?
Black people in general.
White women.
But they're producing. They killing the bloodline of the white boy. I'm for that. Kill the bloodline.
But, it's funny that you say that because some of their kids actually coming out looking white.
But when they have a baby, that grandbaby going to be looking
that's what
like
I'm saying.
The 1% rule. Is it 1% or 2%
they
rule?
Look, some of the kids,
don't
they don't look biracial. They look white.
Right.
And they are actually identifying as white.
That's fine. But when that coach have a baby by a white woman, and that baby be black.
The birth rate is declining so dramatically in white America. They claim that now.
They taking you gonna be white.
Patrick Mahomes is theirs.
Right. They're saying he's white.
Jason Kidd, he's with us.
Even your quarterback here.
Yeah,
They're
Prescott.
saying he's white. He's not white.
Who said he's white?
He's biracial.
They claiming everybody.
Yeah, that's a new race. Biracial. Claiming
everybody.
I was talking to a young lady in Home Depot, and so the credit card machine didn't work, and I said, this credit card machine racist. I mean the kiosk didn't work. I said, kiosk didn't racist because every time I come in here, the kiosk don't work.
For you?
I don't know. It don't work for me. So a young man was behind me, and it didn't work for him either. And she said it didn't work for him. It can't be racist, jokingly, but she said it didn't work for him. I looked at him. I said, he black. She said, no, he's not. He's biracial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but you got to claim again that
because they don't want you to forget about the white in them.
And then I looked at her. I said, so what are you? She said, I'm biracial also. I said, what makes you biracial?
I can respect that because don't make if I'm biracial, which I'm not. Well, I'm multicultural. Just because we black in America. Exactly. You black in America. So pure. Right. But with that, I think I have a grandson.
Is he? What is he?
He's Afro Latino. So I would be okay with him claiming his Latino heritage by saying just that. I'm Afro Latino.
He's black.
He's Afro Latino.
And he looks black.
He's Afro Latino.
We understand what he's mixed with, but when they look at
But what I'm saying, but I'm okay if he wants to define himself.
But what are you guys telling him to put on the application?
I'm going to tell him he's Afro Latino.
So he's going to put 2 or more races. Cause
but again, so if someone says I'm biracial, I'm cool with that because they are. Right. And my grandson is Afro Latino.
So let's get controversial, as
a
producer.
How you put the Afro first.
Back to the men dating, black men dating white women and women, black women. Why do you think that's the case? Why do you think athletes go and get that white woman?
Proximity. Simple as that.
Right.
Well, a lot of times.
Proximity. So if you're on a predominantly white campus.
Right.
What do you think?
I think that's too simple of an answer.
But that's the answer. It could be as simple as
I don't think that's
the answer. You can make it something other than that, but it's simply proximity.
But
why you think an ugly girl on the campus with few women, she gonna get played?
No, a lot of times those parties that they attend,
proximity,
they're so expensive. The blacks are not gonna pay $100 to get in a party, so they don't have they're not exposed to all those athletes. White woman gonna come up with that $100.
Okay, but so
you're
right.
So they're
gonna be like,
let's take a campus.
Proximity is not the only reason.
Let's take Michigan University, 50,000 students. Now that 50,000 students,
like 5% are black.
All right then. So
and they're not all.
Who am I dating? Who do I have access to? Who's there? Who's around me? What's there? We can always argue. You sound like brothers. It's proximity,
right? But
that's just one thing.
So hold on. So
that's one thing. It's a whole lot of.
I'm gonna give you an example. So
you can. There's always multiple.
It's funny though because when they were younger,
variables,
let me tell you how it works with the athletes because I deal with it on a regular basis. So when they're younger, when they're like 3rd grade through maybe 9th, they're not taking black little boys home. Because the parents are shoving their nose saying,
of course not.
No, you're not going to date him. You're not going to date
him.
But then when the white parents see that kid is going somewhere, they're pushing their daughters towards them.
Absolutely. So
then that's the black people's fault too for not educating their kids.
Okay, hold on. So let me say something right quick. So I grew up proximity in North Tulsa.
Right, all blacks.
99% black.
Right.
That's right.
So, but when I when I got my money, I moved to Owasso, right, away from blacks. So Owasso is, everybody from here know, Owasso is just north of Tulsa. I didn't want to live in South nothing,
right.
So Owasso is north of Tulsa. So I'm still in North Tulsa. My children went to Owasso. Now my children, my sons that went to, now they Marco, he black sisters, right? They mine.
Shit, he Rainbow Coalition though.
No, they Marco ain't gonna date. He's not gonna date a white woman.
But he dated everybody else. I done seen some of them honeys.
They Marco.
You know what, man? Everybody, guys. If you don't know, it's Daymarco, Daymon, Day Junior. It's all D's, so I get confused myself. Okay, sorry about that, brother.
Yeah, don't debate with me.
I said sorry about that, brother.
So Daymarco, he dates black.
Right.
Daymon dates who he was talking
Coalition,
about.
That's right.
Rainbow Coalition.
Get it in.
Right. And
he date who like him.
No, he date.
He get it in.
He all racist.
This brother CNN. I mean, this brother United Nation with his.
You know what I'm saying? He date. Yeah, he really Mexican and black.
Puerto Rican honey, Latin honey. Yeah.
He ain't really into whites, but now Damon Jr., my baby boy, who also grew up in Owasso. Damon Jr. grew up in Owasso. Damon Jr. bring bring home a white girl. Right now, he say she's Mexican, but Spaniards live in Mexico too. So white people. What she look like to you?
But then a lot of them.
But I know I live in Texas. I know a lot of fair skinned Hispanics.
Well, she's a fair skinned Hispanic. So my grandbabies are, I don't know what they are, So, but he said this to me. I'm like, man, you don't like blacks? I just always get on him. What about the sister? What about this? So when he got grown, he said this. He said, Daddy, you put me in this situation.
Yeah, that's right. So I got a quick story,
brother.
So I'm a victim of that myself. So we put our daughter in that situation.
I ain't seen a black guy yet.
Me neither. And so again,
she went to DeSoto.
No, she didn't. She wasn't black enough.
So neither one of y'all have dated a white woman.
She wouldn't have made it.
What school did she go
to? She went to a school that allowed her to still do gymnastics, and that's another thing. She was in gymnastics.
Look what she's surrounded by.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
So again.
But it was probably white.
But we have to understand that the quick thing to say is those brothers are sellouts. They weak. They scared of black women. Oh, they this. That's the cop out. That's not always the case. It could be for some men. It could be, but not all brothers
I agree with
that date white women or date Hispanic women just because they hate black women. It's not that simple, right?
I didn't know where you was headed with that.
No. I'm just saying. Now, is there a percentage of brothers that may feel some kind of way of black women? That's a whole nother show. We can get into that.
A whole white woman. Oh, I made it.
Yeah, we can get into that, right? So, but not all for that reason.
But I'm not saying this is personally, but I think white women, if you've dated one, you'll see what the allure of.
So Damon and I
they treat you differently.
Damon and I has
like a king.
Damon has a cousin, and I'm going to claim him.
I want something to drink. Maybe black woman be like, nigga, you better get up
and
that's the problem.
Shit. And that's the problem.
And then the white woman is like,
my black women don't do that.
Sprite,
that's right.
Pepsi,
they
tea.
treat
so
my black women do that.
So real quick,
my black women don't act like.
So let's talk about that.
I do. I give options.
So hold on, real quick. So let's talk about that. So Damon and I used to go to all the family retreats because it's public notice. I've been with his cousin for 35 years. Anniversary on the 19th of this month, where I met that woman for the first time at Langston University.
This nigga remember the date.
You was at homecoming?
This was the 19th of July at Langston University. I met that woman. She had on some orange shorts and a white Langston t-shirt.
Mute his mic, please.
And so I would have been with this woman now 35 years on the 19th. So
of July.
No, of January.
January. Oh, okay.
That's right. That's right, girl. So anyway,
delete.
So I'm saying so all the family functions, and so we're at the family get-togethers, and every female in his family rush to fix his grandfather a plate. Paw, what you want? Paw, you got something to drink? Paw, do you want something else? My wife, everybody else's wife, didn't fix us a damn thing. He used to tease us. He used to say, "Watch this. Y'all ain't gonna get me nothing. What you want, Paw?" So those women knew and was shown what to do. But why black women? Because you said black women, I ain't gonna fit. Why they don't do that?
A lot of them probably wasn't shown how.
No, they were shown. They break their neck to fix Paw something neat.
Yeah, that was.
So you were there. He used to rub it in. That brother used to intentionally say, "Hey, jump," and them women start jumping.
White women will treat you like a king.
My black women treat me like a king too. But I was gonna say something. Let me say this right quick. So I went to Oklahoma State, right? And so everybody, and it was some cold-bodied white women, bodied up, right?
So Damon and I had an argument about white women. He don't think there's ever been an attractive.
Hold on, let me finish.
You need to go down to Houston, see some of them thick women down there.
So cold-bodied, bodied black women, right? and there's not anyway. Cold-bodied white women, right? And this one white girl was on me. Body was crazy. And I was like, I was really I was trying. I said, I'm gonna do, hey, shit. She throwing this at me. I'm gonna get it. And
back then you had to be careful though.
And so the reason I couldn't pull the trigger.
Why?
Come on.
You thought you was playing.
Come on with it.
Slave master.
No.
Sambo.
It was a
that wet
Mandingo.
hair.
For one,
that wet hair.
For one, it took me so long because I didn't know how to talk to him.
Right.
We don't share the same experience.
Right.
So I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to, because everything people tell, just like you just said, oh, white women freaky, this and another. I don't know. Do I go in and say, bitch, bend over, touch your toes? I don't know what to say to a white woman.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know I got a finesse. I got a
You wasn't in that community.
Right.
Just say please me and they go to work.
Well, why do you have? You could have just been yourself.
Hold on. And then I was being myself, but I don't know if being myself was what it get what they. I don't know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like giraffes talk to giraffes. A gorilla can't talk to a giraffe.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I couldn't talk to a Neanderthal. So as I'm now, she come over and so clothes was coming off.
Just the first day?
That's how they get down.
I'm in Oklahoma State.
Keep going.
That's how everybody do.
And that's how modern women of all colors get down now.
Please stop it.
I'm old school.
Yeah, but these modern women are not.
So clothes are coming off, and I'm looking at her.
We're gonna circle back to that.
I'm looking at her and like, it didn't look like nothing I've seen before, as in for its color. You see what I'm saying? Everything was pink.
She was
pink nipples.
Oh man.
Pink. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm like, it didn't look. It looked raw.
You was like, yeah.
Right, and it turned me off instantly. I mean, everything was. I'm used to color, hue. You know what I'm saying? Melanin. I'm used to that in a woman.
You didn't watch the Playboy channel?
And she didn't. I wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. That's all we had.
I wasn't attracted to.
We didn't see no black, no black women on that.
I wasn't.
stuff.
We had the one black sister, the one sister, Rochelle. Yeah, we did had the one sister.
She must have been in Tulsa only.
No, she was on HBO.
He talking about the Playboy channel now.
Yeah, I can't think. I
Yeah, I
can't
know
think
you're
her
talking
name.
about. I know you're talking about.
The one sister, the only sister was on it.
Yeah, because for us it was white or nothing at all.
And she was one of them at night nasty. You know what I'm saying? Soft porn type situation. And that was that's the epitome of beauty to me. Her, by the way, her to this day, how she looked, structured, how I look at how women are supposed to look to me. Everybody, by the way, looked kind of like her. But so the way the woman looked, and it just didn't look like what I was used to looking at.
Right.
You know, so it turned me off.
She looked like a lab rat to you.
That's absolutely.
Okay, got it.
Oh my God.
And it turned me out. But now I'm looking to where in clothes I was cool. I was gonna do it. Pull the trigger.
Then when she got naked, you couldn't.
My homeboy from Houston, he said, "Man, just tell her come on." So I did what he said. Come on, let's go.
So
Boom. Tell her to take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. I did exactly what he said, and it went just like he said it was gonna go. And when she got her clothes off, I mean, body was crazy, so I was rock hard. She got them clothes off. I'm looking at her like, I said, "Hey, I'm not gonna do this."
So you didn't want to turn the light out?
Man, and I don't want to, you know something. And she smelled funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hold your nose.
You know what I'm saying?
They usually don't.
Yeah, she did.
I'm just talking about. Was she from the country or somewhere?
But here's the thing.
State. I don't know what
Okay, so all right, so listen, because that's not a racist statement. That's not an indifferent statement. Cultures smell different.
Right.
That's just what it is. So
Thanks for that, Pete.
Asians. So I was in Africa.
It got to have something to do with what they eat.
Exactly. That's where I'm getting at. I was in Africa and I thought, hey, they smell different. As a practicing Muslim 28 years, I would go to masjid and those cultures, people from India, curry, stuff like that, smell different. So that's not necessarily a racist thing. So when he says she smelled, he racist. No, cultures, because of what they eat and things, they do have a scent. You may just be nose blind to it if you're part of that culture and you don't get it. But yes, so
but
your value showed right there.
I was in the doctor's office one time and there was like 4 ladies. I think they were from India. They had that area. It smelled real bad. So when I got back there with the doctor, I just flat out asked the doctor. I said, "How do you check women out if they're smelling loud like that?"
Yeah.
They put Vicks on their nose.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
I should have put Vicks on my nose. I don't know.
So cultures do smell different. So to us, how do we smell to other cultures?
Right.
With what we eat, with how we roll. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
we smell different.
I'm thinking he was playing, right? So I got a partner that's African, right? He said that we stink.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because I was like, okay, I'm glad you said that, brother. Because
Right.
I can find you. I know where you are.
Right. So yeah, it's this product. They do everything with in Africa. It's called palm oil. Right. They put it in everything. And so
why they don't put it on the heel of their feet?
So they smell a lot like palm oil, right? And
it secretes through their.
But so
it comes out their pores.
They just they
and you can
when I was in
smell
Africa,
good to
they
me.
smelled different, right?
It
wasn't necessarily there was a bad smell, nothing. It was just different for what I was
politically
right?
correct. It was a bad smell.
Some cultures just smell different.
I like the way you broke that down.
Make it.
Like I said, it wasn't awful. It was just different, right?
Okay.
And so I'm sure to them, I smell different. Right?
So
chemical, it's real.
Yeah, because a lot of them different cultures, they don't believe in putting different
right,
type of
exactly.
on the body.
But do you know you are so when everybody said I got a type, I got a this, what you really have is a chemical trail and scent. So most women that you are attracted to, you smell them, and most men can't unless they're attracted to those same kind of women.
Right.
And I'm attracted to the same smell.
Because it's pheromone. So your hair is a dead giveaway. So certain men can smell your hair. Certain men can't smell nothing about you. Right? So that's real. So again, not to just keep hawking on this, but yes, smells are real.
Let me ask you a question. Kool-Aid.
Cinnamon.
Okay.
Cinnamon crunch.
Okay. We got 10 minutes.
All right.
To keep you in here. So I'm gonna ask you a question. So you said you had how many shows do we have?
I think
we got
tell you.
We got 20 shows and probably got another 20.
Okay. So you've seen 18 of them. What's your favorite?
The F boy.
Yeah, boy.
The fuck boy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's about right.
I don't know what we had a fuck boy.
Yeah, we had an episode.
What was B talking about?
And that kind of played off of the Mama's Boys, and it went from kind of the Mama's Boys into F Boys.
So what we talking about? Tell me what we talking about on that. I don't remember all my albums.
Oh, your albums?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the Mama's Boys, how they mama them.
Right.
They don't.
Oh, you talking about Mama Boys?
And it was kind of you guys were bouncing back.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like how the mamas don't, how they spoil their boys and they're not becoming men.
I wanted to make sure you read it. I mean, you listened to it.
Yeah.
So my question to you is this: why do they get pussy?
Who? The fuck
boys
or the mama's boys?
Yeah, whichever one. Which terminology you want to use.
A lot of times the women, that's what they're looking for. That's all they want. They don't want it to be anything else but that. Like they used to call it like a booty call. It's just another word for it now.
So I don't the fuck boy thing. I know what the mama boy thing was about, but the fuck boy, I'm thinking you're talking about a piece of shit ass nigga. That's what I'm thinking. That's the one that's not it.
It was both, right? Yeah. It was a segue of why they that way.
So you're saying
I don't think it is that they want a piece of shit guy. I think they just want someone that they can have sex with.
So they don't care their status or they don't.
They do. They don't want to just a low down dirty somebody just not. They have to have value about themselves. They're just not going out. But they don't want anything out of it. They just want sex out of it. They don't want anything else out of it. But
that's the problem.
But I'm trying to. But I think I feel where you're going. Like if that's all they want, what difference does it matter if they have values or not?
Yeah.
It's a mental thing. I think for women.
So since you're single, other than dating yourself and being married to your other self, do you? So when you want to just fuck, unless you don't do that. Because you got your toys. But when you want human dick, what do? Do you call just the nigga that fuck?
I don't do that.
But which is better?
Which one?
So because you said, well, we started this saying we can please ourselves.
50-50.
You don't do what?
Just call people to have sex with. I call.
So what do you do?
That's because you have a certain age.
No, I got women call me. That's a certain age.
Yes, it does, sister.
It doesn't matter about the age.
No, it don't matter about the age. I got women calling me 50.
Ain't got nobody else.
And they want you to come break their back in.
You don't believe me?
That's what you was just checking on your phone.
No. let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So what do you do?
I just go in the closet and get my friend.
So when you want, I said when you want human dick.
I don't. It doesn't matter to me. That don't matter to me.
Isn't that unhealthy?
No, it can be. You can't use that all the time, you know.
Okay, so when you don't use it,
I just take my ass to sleep.
So you don't have any human contact sexually.
No.
Something's wrong with you.
No.
You need some help.
A lot of women in that situation.
But
this brother right here is saying,
I can respect that.
I don't want the headache.
I can respect.
You don't want what headache
that comes with it.
Yeah, she just
I can
rather
respect
go to sleep.
So you don't have a guy that you can call and say you don't have a guy that you can call.
No.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I can respect that.
100%. I can respect that.
Yeah.
So I get that call. Now,
do you come with baggage?
No, I don't have problems in my life.
No. And for baggage for her. If she called you up for that,
no, I'm not.
Would you bring any baggage to her?
What you mean by that? What's baggage?
She don't want no baggage.
I don't.
That's why she and go to sleep.
Is she gonna get baggage from me?
Yeah. So it's hard to find a guy that don't have baggage. In other words, you gonna act like that, but you gonna bring.
That's why
baggage.
women fuck with me.
If you in relation.
That's why I'm asking the question.
That's why women fuck with me because there's no baggage.
Right.
There's not. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm one dimensional.
So they come to your house or you go to their house and then
it's whatever needs to happen.
But what do you prefer?
I don't prefer to go to anyone's house.
You just want them to come and you're going to your home and then.
Well, they got this thing called, it's a new invention called hotel.
Oh, that's been around.
Oh, they have?
You know it has.
Oh, okay.
So y'all go there.
Yeah, I don't prefer people in my space either.
You see how good married people, we ain't got these problems. I ain't got to do all that.
This is good banter.
Tap you on.
Tap you on your shoulder. She called you and hey,
you got to do all this.
I want you. Let's get it on. I'm gonna hit this or
you see how
something
hard
like
you describing that life.
So
yeah, but they trying to explain how it
I'm
can
just
be
saying,
easy.
man, that's hard. Man.
So you doing the calling and she's calling you saying that it's time. It's time for you to dust
if,
it off.
If she calls me, hey, what you doing? See if a female calls me, I know what they're calling for.
So you just straight. You ain't courting these women or anything. You just straight doing it to them and.
We've already courted.
I ain't heard doing it to them in long.
We've already courted. We've already done. We've already had that conversation. We've already come to the conclusion that this is what we're gonna do.
Y'all just do it, go and wash up, and y'all leave, and she go her way, you go your way.
Years.
Yeah.
That's, okay.
Okay. See, that was good. That was good back and forth.
And I don't have and they don't have a problem with it. And I don't have a problem with it.
You actually take a shower, you just wash up, or you just go home and take a shower and then get in your bed. How do you do it?
I take a shower constant. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about after you have sex with the woman at the hotel. Y'all just went to.
Yeah, we might take a shower together.
And then y'all put your clothes on.
Yeah.
You kiss on the forehead and sit on by the way.
Married people, we just roll over.
Yeah.
Now, Cinnamon
ain't got to take no bath. Ain't got to take no shower.
That was excellent. That was excellent. Is that easy?
Yeah. For me?
No. Her.
She don't do it. She go.
Because she said she said what she right.
She's generic. Do you wash that off and put it up, or do you just roll over?
I'll wash it off.
Okay, same thing. See, it's no difference.
And put it back in a satin
bag. Right. So with
you know what? I have a question.
With me and my situation,
and make sure I take the battery out just in case I don't use it for a while, so it won't get corroded.
Now, do you share that video with anybody, or do you?
No,
you let any? It's on your own personal thing.
I turned the TV up just in case.
So you're okay. Because I get this all the time. Y'all witness this. I get this all the time. I can
respect that.
I get this. I get this.
But
I get this all the time.
Married women, we ain't got to worry about that.
I get this all the time, right? Oh, why you not? You're going to be lonely. You're going to die. So you're going to be lonely.
No, I won't.
So why would I be?
Because you always act like you got to have some type of companionship.
Where that come from?
When you go on your trips, you said you got to take somebody.
I've never said the word got to do nothing. I said I won't.
You do.
I'm not taking nobody on this trip.
Well, we know why.
Why? Tell me why. Say it.
You're not gonna take sand to the beach. It's gonna be all type of women down there. You know.
I don't go to other countries and fuck.
But you know it's gonna be a lot of people. But it's no different than you saying.
Man, y'all need to just jump on this table and get it over.
you're gonna be happy when they legalize prostitution.
Just jump on the table and get it over with.
So what's the difference of going to another country?
Let's go, producer.
Come on, brother.
Let's go, producer.
You don't want us to talk. Go. What did he say to me when he wanted?
I'm actually saying let me and the producer get out of here. Y'all can just get this over with.
No,
let's go, producer.
I'm going with the producer.
Let's go, producer.
I'm going with y'all.
She already said she's not sexually attracted to me. I'm not sexually attracted to her. So I don't. No, you said you're not sexually attracted to me, and I'm not sexually attracted to you, and I don't have a problem with you not being sexually attracted to me.
I didn't say that. I just said
I'm not sexually attracted to you. So.
Since when?
Okay, here we go. Part 2.
I don't know that I have been.
All right, guys. See y'all next time. We about to go. Lights about to go off, but the show gonna keep going.
You have been.
I've been sexually attracted to you.
You know you have.
Okay.
We don't sit up here and be front like you have.
This whole show has been about.
Come on, Cinnamon. Tell them about it.
1 hour and 53 minutes.
You ain't just ready for me. I just think we should always remain friends.
Boom. Got you. But I'm sexually attracted to you though.
I know you are, and you know you are too. You on your show, so you might not tell the truth, but we all know there's the chemistry between the two.
You perpetrate
between us.
You perpetrate.
You know it is.
Everybody else.
Okay.
You perpetrate.
Like I said,
she called you out, bro.
It took us 1 hour and
she called you out.
36 minutes, 90 minutes to come to what we figured out the first 5 minutes of the show.
You, but then we gonna stay friends.
That's the arrogance of women.
But you like that though. You like that though.
I like what?
You like that. That's confidence. It's kind of attractive.
Check this out. I'm not sexually attracted to anyone that's not sexually attracted to me.
I didn't say I was not sexually attracted to you. I just said we're going to remain friends.
And then, right.
And I don't ever want to cross that line because once you cross that line, it ain't coming back.
And so, producer, that's why I said we need to get that too. Producer, that's why I said we need to leave.
I need to hear this. This is good content.
Hold on. So she
said ain't no coming back.
Yeah. Again, I'm not sexually attracted to you. I'm not sexually attracted to you.
Okay.
I like skinny women. You are voluptuous. You're thick with
I'm not.
What's the term?
Damn, I'm looking at you. I see the attraction in your face right now.
Don't do
It's
that.
okay.
I'm seeing it.
I'm not. I'm
looking at it, brother.
5.
You skinny and grinning right now.
Don't do that.
You skinny and grinning right now.
But I got my shit together.
I'm the shit. So I don't care about.
And I am the shit too.
Hold on. When it comes to women and their shit being together, I don't care about that.
It's together.
I don't care about body camps. I don't care about job security.
That's because you're not marrying these women.
Because
but you like skinny women, but you're an ass man, right?
On skinny women.
No. So is that ass hers?
When she said ass.
Yeah.
I thought when she said ass.
D, you my man, but I don't know, man. She kind of got you a little bit there, dog.
It's okay.
So what took us so long to get here?
I think she got you there, brother.
You got me what?
It's okay.
She was started.
Fans, we're gonna wrap this up.
There we go. I'll let her do that.
Yeah, so we should have just got right to this part all along because that tension was in the room since day one. When you guys get a chance to listen to this or watch this on the video, you notice, you guys know I'm a talker. But nothing to say today. We should have just let them
no.
get it in, and we could have moved on. Probably would have been a really good show.
No,
we got a rating. We would have got the ratings up.
I'm not sexually attracted to you. But there's nothing wrong with you not being sexually attracted to me. And me
I didn't say I wasn't sexually attracted to you.
But there's not nothing wrong with that.
Right,
We're gonna have to leave it right there, guys.
I don't have
so sorry, but we have to wrap this up. We only had 2 hours of studio time, and we're at that bewitching hour. Hey, thank you guys. This is a future show. If you like us, if you like this content, we post monthly. We record weekly. Please follow us on all social media. You can archive our old shows. Again, it's behind me for those of you who are watching the video, and those of you who can't see it, it's Let's Talk. Damon and Bilal, new perspectives. Let's thank producer, guest.
Yeah.
Take us.
Cinnamon.
And Damon, close us out.
God bless and good night.
Thank you.